Way to go for us.
Hello everyone, this is me, Isabel, and I am overcome with excitement because I have written an actual play all by myself. I know it's amazing. One day I was walking around the house and then I overhear Cassie on the phone. She is rambling on and on about these friends of hers. I just listened with my ears perked up and I decided to write things down. And the more I wrote, the more excited I got. So after I wrote the play, I immediately called Zoe and asked her if she wanted to be in the play. You will hear from Zoe in a minute, my play that is being marketed as brand new, powerful, and never before aired in front of the public. I will win a Tony, I can feel it. Now Zoe will explain more about the play that I wrote.
Good evening, everyone. I know you're all wondering about my outfit. Well, it turns out my friend Isabel has written a play and asked me to be in it. Isabel got the idea from listening to Cassie talk to her friends about their experiences. So Isabel wrote the idea down with her paws and made it into a play. So here I am in it. It's interesting. Here is the plot. During the summer of 1958, greaser Danny Zuko and straight-laced Australian girl Sandy Olsen fall in love at the beach. As Sandy prepares to return home, she worries that she will never see Danny again, but he comforts her by saying that the summer is only the beginning for them. On the first day of his senior year at Rydell High School, Danny reconnects with the members of his greaser gang, the T-Birds, Sonny, Putzi, Doody, and his best friend, Kenicky. Sandy arrives at Rydell and is introduced to girls' gang, the Pink Ladies, Marty, Jan, and leader Betty Rizzo, by mutual friend Frenchie. At lunch, Danny and Sandy each separately describe their summer, unaware of the other's presence, until Sandy mentions Danny's name, which the Pink Ladies recognize. At a pep rally, Sandy, now a cheerleader, flirts with Tom, a football player. Kenicky arrives in Greased Lightning, a heavily used car he plans on restoring in order to drag race it at Thunder Road. Rizzo and the Pink Ladies surprise Sandy by reuniting her with a shocked Danny. Sandy is thrilled, but Danny makes fun of her to maintain his tough image. Frenchie invites her to a sleepover with the other Pink Ladies that night to make her feel better. At the sleepover, Rizzo makes fun of Sandy's good girl image, and Frenchie announces she is dropping out of Rydell to go to beauty school. The T-Birds crash the party, and Rizzo leaves with Kenicky to have sex in Greased Lightning at a nearby makeout spot. While the couple is there, rival greasers Leo and Cha-Cha interrupt them. Danny motivates the T-Birds to work on the car by saying it will win them both girls and races. Later, he sees Sandy on a date with Tom and tries to apologize for his attitude at the pep rally, but she is unconvinced. Danny tries several sports in order to impress Sandy, eventually succeeding at track and field. Sandy, bored with Tom, agrees to be Danny's date to an upcoming dance at which the television show National Bandstand will do a live broadcast from the Rydell gym. Rizzo and Kenicky break up after a fight. After a disastrous beauty class, Frenchie reluctantly decides to return to Rydell to complete her high school education. At the dance, Rizzo and Kenicky bring Leo and Cha-Cha as their respective dates out of spite. In a ribald dance contest that ends with the T-Birds mooning the cameras, Danny begins the contest with Sandy before Sonny pushes Sandy off the floor and Cha-Cha cuts in. Danny and Cha-Cha win as Sandy storms off. To make it up to her, Danny takes Sandy to a drive-in movie and asks her to wear his ring. She accepts, but when he tries to make out with her, she flees the drive-in, leaving Danny hurt. Meanwhile, Rizzo fears that she may be pregnant and tells Marty. When word reaches Kenicky, he offers to help, but she denies that he is the father. At Thunder Road, Kenicky's head collides with his own car door, leaving him concussed. Danny takes his place behind the wheel and beats Leo in the race. Sandy decides to change her image and asks Frenchie for help. At Rydell's graduation carnival, Rizzo discovers that she is not pregnant, and she and Kenneke get back together. Danny shocks the T-Birds by becoming a letterman, and Sandy shocks everyone with a new leather greaser-style outfit. She and Danny reconcile, and the whole gang vows to always be together. Danny and Sandy drive off into the sky while their friends wave goodbye. Isabel has such a future in writing, and all of this from overhearing Cassie talking on the phone to one of her friends. So Isabel thought, why not write about these friends that Cassie has? They seem so interesting, especially since they can fly away in cars. In case you have not figured out yet, I am Sandy.